Hi, I'm Yama from Yamamoto Spanish Language Solutions, and this is YAMA Culture. And well, basically, we've this is the end of the first face-to-face day. Okay, and just like you think, it was pretty crazy. There was a lot of stuff that was happening. First, I have to say that it was very surreal when I came in, just seeing all the students with their face masks. Just felt super surreal. Okay, you're looking at them, it's like, dang, wow. And you start thinking, it's like, how am I going to do, my stuff? How am I going to do any of it? And then in my for my second period, that one just was kind of a debacle of sorts. Mainly because since I have first period, I have wrestling. I wasn't able to come during my second period to whatchamacallit. I wasn't able to. Hey, Coach Miyamoto, how you doing? Anyway, I was talking about wrestling. Since first period I have wrestling, I had to go directly to the wrestling room, and I was waiting for for the wrestlers to arrive so we can do a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't able to to get to my class on time after wrestling period was over, so I was rushing. And then once I got here to the room, what's up, bro? I know. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Um, hey, like someone said, at least the internet didn't go out. Yikes. Anyway, so oh yeah, and props to all my HISD friends that had class today for the first time. All my wrestling buddies in HISD, wrestling coaches, um, and all the wrestling coaches that I know. But HISD right now, right? Because of Coach Miyamoto. Anyway, so yeah, I rushed, and usually I like coming. I like having all my stuff ready, so I don't have to, worry about turning on the computer and greeting the students and having to have like I want to have everything ready just like everybody, so I'm not rushing, and that wasn't the case. I was rushing, and it just did not flow at all. It did not flow at all. And so I looked like a first year teacher and trying to get the Zoom and then trying to get the the uh, the papers and trying to get the videos and trying to get the monitor and all this kind of stuff. Just doing it with the kids here. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. I thought I was going to be able to do it a lot better, but it didn't. But one important thing is this: that in second period, there were all these kids that came in. Well, no, let me put it again. None of these kids showed up virtually for these whole first 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever it was. So when they first came into the class, it was like, yeah, I have never seen these kids at all. Perhaps I've seen 2 or 3 of them in their video projects that they had to upload in Canvas, but the rest, none of them. And it was only 6 kids, but still, it was very awkward. So it's like not even having these students at all. Now, after that period, for the boys wrestling period, and Coach Miyamoto, you're probably going to cringe a little bit on this one. The kids did not have the same. Kids did not have the same lunch as everybody. So they would have an A lunch, B lunch, C lunch, and it would quote unquote interfere with the wrestling period. So there's some kids that came in, some wrestlers that came in that had not eaten lunch. So we had to walk them over there and and just kind of like, oh, you guys haven't had lunch yet? Okay, well then we won't do the wrestling period. Which the only thing we're going to do is just like team building and just like a lot of talking. But still, they didn't have their periods or their lunches, so like that totally got scratched off. Anyway, so I was able to work on some stuff a little bit. And then fifth period, that was my lit class, my Spanish 5 lit. Now, what's cool about that is a lot of these students I've seen online. So again, how important it is to already mesh with them, to already have a relationship, even though it's online. Once they were here, you know, in the room, it was, oh, it made a huge difference because I already knew who these guys, a lot of these people were. And then the kids that still are online, we were able to do, I mean, still work like it was normal class, like I've been working it, you know. So the only thing is now I have to turn around and look at the students here and then turn around. It's like it's like I would tell the students, it's like, okay, well, let's start our show. You guys are the studio audience, and we'll say, hey, all you guys at home, please follow. If you're following at home, get ready to do this, and so on and so on. So it's just looking over to the camera and then looking back and looking over to the camera. It's just like a TV show. I mean, it's really, the reality is a TV show, and with the Zoom, you share with Zoom, you share this screen, and you just converse with the online kids, and they converse back, and again, it's like the kids here that actually came that I hadn't actually known yet. It was kind of awkward, but the other ones that I've had some sort of connection actually was a lot better. It was very relaxed. Okay, it was totally different between second period and fifth period. Fifth period, I was like, oh, I was getting my flow. Sixth period, it was a lot of kids that I hadn't seen. Only, again, video projects, and like, who are these people? But for me, by that time, I was like, okay, yeah, I got a flow. I already know what we're doing. We're going up. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. And then the kids that were on virtual, well, they've been virtual the whole time. So for me, it was just normal talking to them. So I just like, it was actually abnormal talking to the kids that were here. That was like, okay, well, now we got more people. Seventh period, again, there was a lot of kids that I didn't know. In fact, all of them. I just seen them by video projects, but it was totally different. By seventh period, I already had my whole spiel, my whole swag, if that's the one you want to call it, compared to second period where I was like, okay, what am I doing? No, by that time, I already knew what I was doing. I said, screw it. We're going to do boom, 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 boom. Okay? So we did I feel that we did a little bit better work explaining and being a little bit more loose. Now, I did have some issues with a couple of students that wanted to use their face mask under their nose. And we did watch a video about how to use and why we use a face mask, and how when you are not using it correctly, you're basically attempting at my life. Okay, and that's true because it covers our stuff from them, or their stuff from me, not me covering their stuff from me. No, that's not how it works. So I had to tell him a couple times, and he drank a little water just to kind of take it off, which is, I get it, it's totally fine. But I still had to call the parents because, hey, you know what? Well, mainly it wasn't because of that. It was because he wanted to speak English to me in a native speaker Spanish class. And I'm like, brah, really? Come on. So, there you go. That was the first day. Oh, was it crazy a little bit? Yes, because of the stuff that I mentioned before. But otherwise, I think I got my flow. Well, I mean, I think that's it. This is first day of face-to-face. This is YAMA from Yamamoto Spanish Language Solutions, and this is YAMA Culture. Or this was YAMA Culture. And I'm going to give some shout-outs, of course, to Coach Miyamoto. Oh, okay, wow. In 6 weeks? Coach Miyamoto, are you in HIZ or where are you at? Dealing with the behavior. Oh no, so the behavior wasn't bad. No, it's just like anything, Coach. You just kind of like redirect them and just making sure. Just point at him. But I did talk to an AP. About it. It's like, oh, I have this kid that was doing this, and he said, hey, listen, if he keeps on doing it, and it's just now it's a problem, we have a place for him. So, you can rest assured that we'll take care of him. I'm like, okay. But I did call home just so he understands that I'm on it. This is not some funny BS. No. I'm on it. Anyway, so if you like it, well, press like. If you have any comments, okay, you can press some comments. Oh, shout outs. Yeah, shout outs to all my HISD friends and all the PTs that are going into schools and helping out the teachers with their kids. And everybody that's in this, okay? Hopefully everything's okay. If you liked it, press like. Go to my YouTube channel. If you have comments or suggestions, please put them down. If you think anybody needs or anybody could benefit from this, you can definitely share it. Oh, yeah, if you need any documents translated from Spanish to English or English to Spanish, you can contact me. Or if you want any online classes from Spanish to English or English to Spanish, you can definitely contact me. If you want to join my board teachers Facebook group, we're 3,000 strong. And I also added the APIB teacher group. And I also have the native speaker group. Okay, so well, hopefully tomorrow it should go a lot smoother. Okay, it's once you're there. Hey, remember, the best way to conquer fear is knowledge and repetition. Okay, all right. Well, I'll see you when I see you.